Claude AI is quietly becoming one of the most powerful artificial intelligence systems ever created. It is not dominating headlines. It is not constantly trending on social media. And most people have never even heard its name. Yet behind the scenes, Claude is already reshaping how humans work, think, and create. Artificial intelligence has existed for decades, but only recently has it crossed a critical threshold. For most of its history, AI systems were limited. They followed rules. They reacted to inputs. They performed narrow tasks. Today, something has changed. Modern AI systems are no longer just reacting. They are reasoning. They are understanding context. And they are beginning to assist humans at a cognitive level. Claude is part of this new generation. Claude is an artificial intelligence model developed by a company called Anthropic. Anthropic was founded by former AI researchers who believed that the future of artificial intelligence required a different approach. Instead of building the fastest or most entertaining AI, they focused on building one that could be trusted. Claude was designed to follow instructions carefully, reason through complex problems, and remain reliable over long interactions. In simple terms, Claude is an AI designed to think before it answers. Most people imagine AI as a chatbot that responds instantly. Claude works differently. It processes information more deliberately. It considers context. It evaluates uncertainty. This makes it especially useful for tasks that require depth rather than speed. Claude can read and understand massive amounts of information at once. Entire documents, lengthy reports, multiple conversations, complex instructions that evolve over time. This ability is known as a large context window. For humans, this would be like reading hundreds of pages and remembering every detail at the same time. Most AI systems cannot do this. Claude can. Because of this, Claude excels at long-form reasoning. It can analyze business strategies, summarize legal documents, assist with academic research, organize complex ideas into clear structures. This is why many professionals use Claude not as a replacement, but as a thinking partner. Developers use Claude to explore large code bases, identify bugs, and understand unfamiliar systems. Writers use it to outline books, refine arguments, and maintain consistency across long texts. Researchers use it to process vast amounts of information quickly. In many cases, Claude functions like a second brain, a system that supports human cognition rather than replacing it. This is where its power becomes truly apparent. Claude does not simply automate tasks. It amplifies human intelligence. One person working with Claude can now analyze more data, consider more options, and make more informed decisions than ever before. This changes productivity at a fundamental level. Entire workflows are being redesigned around artificial intelligence assistance. Tasks that once required teams can now be handled by individuals supported by AI. Research cycles shrink. Decision-making accelerates. Complex projects become manageable. This transformation is happening quietly. There are no dramatic announcements, no massive marketing campaigns, no viral demonstrations. Claude improves steadily in the background. And history shows that the most transformative technologies often spread this way, slowly at first, then suddenly everywhere. Artificial intelligence is now becoming infrastructure. Just like electricity, cloud computing, or the internet, AI systems are embedding themselves into the foundations of modern society. They shape how information flows, how decisions are made, how knowledge is created and shared. Claude represents a shift in how intelligence itself is distributed. Instead of being limited to human cognitive capacity, intelligence becomes augmented. But this power raises important questions. Who controls these systems? Who decides how they are deployed? And how do we ensure that they remain aligned with human values? Claude was built with safety and alignment in mind. It is designed to explain its reasoning. It is designed to acknowledge uncertainty. And it is designed to avoid making confident claims when information is unclear. This makes it attractive for serious applications: education, business, research, strategic planning. But this also makes Claude less visible to the public. It is not designed to be flashy. It is not optimized for entertainment. It does not chase attention. Instead, it focuses on reliability and depth. This quiet approach may be what makes Claude so powerful. While public attention moves from trend to trend, systems like Claude continue to evolve. Their capabilities improve. Their adoption grows. Their influence expands. Artificial intelligence is no longer a distant future. It is already shaping how work is done, how decisions are made, and how knowledge is produced. Claude is a preview of what comes next, a future where human intelligence is no longer constrained by time, memory, or attention. A future where thinking itself is augmented by machines. Those who learn to work alongside AI systems like Claude will gain a significant advantage. They will process information faster. They will explore ideas more deeply. They will adapt more quickly to change. Those who ignore this shift may struggle to understand why the world feels increasingly complex and fast-moving. Claude AI is not just another application. It is part of a broader transformation in how intelligence operates in society. The most powerful changes rarely announce themselves. They happen quietly, gradually, relentlessly. And by the time everyone notices, the rules have already changed. What makes this moment especially important is that most people still underestimate what is happening. Artificial intelligence is often seen as just another productivity tool, something useful but optional. That perception is already outdated. Systems like Claude are not simply helping people do tasks faster. They are changing how decisions are made, how ideas are evaluated, and how complex problems are solved. This creates a growing gap. On one side are people and organizations that understand how to work with AI. They learn how to ask better questions. They learn how to guide reasoning. They learn how to collaborate with intelligent systems. On the other side are those who treat AI as a novelty, something interesting, but not essential. Over time, this gap becomes impossible to ignore. History shows that every major technological shift creates winners and losers, not because of intelligence or talent, but because of timing and adaptation. Artificial intelligence is following the same pattern. Claude represents a future where thinking itself becomes scalable, where insight is no longer limited by human memory, where analysis is no longer constrained by time, and where knowledge can be explored at unprecedented depth. This does not mean humans become irrelevant. It means human potential expands. The question is no longer whether artificial intelligence will shape the future. It already is. The real question is, who will learn to shape it in return? If you want to understand the technologies shaping the future before they become unavoidable, subscribe to Tomorrow Explained. Because the future does not explain itself.